Hi, this is Gladys again with the rantings and rantings. And today I wanted to talk about abusive relationships. Well, there's this attitude that mostly women have. You get into a relationship, you give it your all, and well, when you started, it was all good. It was a bed of roses. It was all that. And then it gets to a point, things change. This man starts cheating on you. He starts being abusive. He could physically abuse you. And maybe it started, the abuse maybe comes up when after you've had children, and then it gets so hard for women to walk out. And when you talk to these women and try to tell them if it's abusive and they should walk out, but then a woman will give you an excuse of, I can't walk out because of my kids. And you sit there and wonder, really, this man is abusive. He's beating you up. And when they start being abusive, mostly they don't even care if the kids are watching. You'll be beaten senseless in front of the kids. And you're still staying there saying you're staying for your kids. Don't you ask yourself what kind of an environment you're subjecting your kids to? Plus, what kind of kids are you bringing up? What example are you going to set for your kids if they grow seeing you being beaten up day in, day out, and you can't walk out? You have a daughter, you have a son. What future are you setting for your daughter and your son? You find in this society, nowadays, you find it's a boyfriend and a girlfriend thing, but the boy hits the girlfriend. They're not even married. They don't have kids. They're just dating, for heaven's sake. And you find someone's daughter being beaten by a so-called boyfriend, and they still get back together. Mostly, you find that this boy has grown up in a very abusive environment. The mother used to be beaten up all through. She never walked out. The dad never stopped, and they used to do it in front of the kids. So this boy, in his head, he was never taught that women are not to be beaten. You don't raise your hands on a woman. So the boy knows the way to solve problems, even with a girlfriend, it's by fist. And this girl is just staying there because she grew up seeing her mother being battered all through, and she never left. So in her head, she's like, this is how it's supposed to be. After all, my mom, she took it. So if I leave, where am I leaving to? What is the reason for me to leave? If he's beating me, I've done something wrong. So I just need to change. You see, it's really, we are really bringing up children in this kind of environments, and it's affecting their mentality, and this is torturing children psychologically. It's sad. So you find nowadays there are so many toxic relationships going around, so many killings, because you live with a toxic husband. He will beat you and you will stay. He beats you again and you still stay. He knows you're not going anywhere. And eventually he will beat you and he won't stop. And he will keep beating you. And it becomes fatal. Then what about your kids? So you stayed in that relationship in the name of staying for your kids. At the end of the day, you're dead. And your kids are left without a mom. Don't you ask yourself what will become of your children if you die and your kids are young, and then he takes another woman to take care of your kids? You could have left when you had a chance. My advice, the minute that man raises a hand on you, walk out. Yeah, well, I know the Bible, doesn't encourage like broken marriages. You only like the Bible, you're supposed to, mostly it only encourages divorce if it's cheating involved. But then he's not even cheating on you, but he's abusing you. Why would you leave? Why would you leave? Personally, you hit me, I'm gone. I won't wait for you to cheat for me to justify why I left you. I will leave. And I would tell all the women out there, if you're in an abusive relationship, don't wait for you to die and your kids to suffer without a mom just because you thought he would change. They don't change. If he's abusive, period. They won't change. So don't lie to yourself that he's gonna change. He won't change. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Till next time. Bye.